Hi everyone! Today is another app tutorial day. So, for people who are not familiar, there's a link in the description box for the astrology app that I'm using. So make sure you click it. And also, if you've missed out, there's a previous video to this where how to download it. Now that you have it, today we're gonna be learning something new. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. We're doing your reading for today, but before we start, just a brief announcement. We have recently uploaded a very interesting astrology prediction, so we'll put it here. It's a link up here on the left side. If you click that, that will direct you right away to that astrology prediction. We did finances, health, economy, all these different things that is affecting us for the next 30 days. And it's also, there's a longer version. It's like for a good hour, and you will find out there in that video. I'll be using the same tarot deck for this one. There's an extended one, extended two. This is the Connolly, and the Starseed Oracle card. And there's, how to say this, there's a link for the tarots that I'll be using for today. What else? I think that's it. It's very brief today. So let's start your reading. All right, Taurus, so let's start your reading. Let's see what's going on. Let's start first with the tarot. And then the Starseed. Here we go. Let's see. The Moon. I shuffle this. It's the first card in the Aries. And your card again. Let me know if you guys really have a thing with dealing with an Aries. Okay. You know that you will have a hard time dealing with the... It's about where they're placed in your chart. If your ascendant is Taurus, then your 12th house is Aries. And the 12th house is something that you can have, but you can't. It's losses, it's just a difficult placement if it's not spirituality. Okay. Because there's a lot of pleasure in the 12th house. There's a lot of vices. It's not a house of relationship. So if you're trying to deal with an Aries, it's gonna be tough. Okay. The Moon card is that's very 0.001 of a trying to put a person in compatibility. Okay, 0.0000001% of of how I would look at it. With the Moon card, you get the feel, you get the emotion, you try to understand them. One day they're fine, the next day it's not, unstable. You're always guessing. You're always trying to figure it out. It's unpredictable but predictable, because we know when the full moon is coming, but we know when it's waxing and waning, and it doesn't stay the same. The sun shines, it's always the same. It may be cloudy, but the sun is there, right? But the moon, there are times that it's not there, in eclipse and stuff. So it's unpredictable. You cannot seem to understand or grasp where this relationship is going, how it's going to manifest, and if it's ever going to be real. Because the moon does give us a perception of our dreams. Is this just a dream relationship that you're putting your effort in? Is it someone that, it's like, well, it's not going to work out, but you keep trying? This is what it is. That's the moon. Can also be dealing, of course, with the Cancerian. Oh, Two of Cups. Two of Cups with the Moon card. This is, you guys have strong feelings for each other. This is also like reflecting their feeling and your feeling. It's known as mirroring. They feel the same way as you are towards you. You're unpredictable, you're unstable, so they do the same thing to you. With that part, the feeling is mutual. The two of you cannot seem to understand each other's feelings. And the problem is, nobody wants to talk about the feeling. High Priestess. You guys rely on intuition. You guys have been relying on, the occult. Let the cards say it. Let the stars say it. Sometimes humans are human, so we gotta step out of that spiritual side. That's what I told you, the 12th house. It can't be just all, well, let's just leave it to fate with the high priestess. I understand that divine timing is at work, but when there's two people in love, then we do not wait for the divine to, hey, yeah, say it, say it. No. Sometimes opening up is the key. But here, that's the problem. Nobody wants to open up. Let's see the opinion. You have the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like since the King is looking away from this side, it feels that you're trying to ignore the fact that you want to have a stable relationship here. This is what it's looking at. You want it, but you're not going to discuss it. There's a level of detachment on your end. You're trying not to be as, how do you call this? You're trying to be as practical as you can be dealing with them. You don't want to be emotionally involved. You don't want to be physically involved. There's a lot of detachment that you're doing to this person. I'm not sure why. Okay, but you're really detached. Let's see. Their opinion. No, their side of the Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, let's see. So they're looking away from you also, because it's looking okay on my side. It's going here. Looking away from you and yet wanting you. So this is not just a push and pull. This is now a serious situation of games between the two of you. Well, you want me, right? You want me. It's like two kids, pointing fingers at each other. You did this. You did this. Wants to talk to you, but trying to ignore you. Wants you still. Makes sense? No matter how much they deny, they want the relationship. But they keep denying it. Okay. Interesting. Let me see the situation. Oh, the opinion. Their opinion, Page of Swords, watch and observe. This is what they're doing right now. A lot of speculation that this person is doing. A lot of things that also that they're trying to, how to say this? Like they're gonna do something fun for themselves. This is what they're doing. It's like, you know what? Since we're not talking, let me do things that is fun. Let me try to do this. Let me try to do that. So they're out gallivanting or whatever that they want to do with their life. So no interaction with you. They're just basically like, all right, then let's see where this goes. This is what they're saying. Let's see where this goes. So the waiting game, basically. Now let's see what's the 3. Helpful revelations from the star seed right here. Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. But every time I see this is about things that are not said. Like, because it's a frequency, right? They're, the whales, I forgot what it's called. But when they talk under the sea, right? It's those sonic waves, like that, right? Like same thing as the, I'm not going to talk about the bats. I think bats is an off topic right now. They're dolphins, they're not on that list. But animals are animals. It's the humans that is a problem. They don't have a problem, just like so it's what this whole silent treatment does not work for humans because we do not talk in that sonic waves. My mom does with her sonic eyes, when it's just one look, we call it in my country, makuha sa tingin. Yes. Or chinelas. Because if you cannot be if your mom cannot see through you with your eyes, it's a slippers that's gonna fly to your face. That's what happened. But my mom has that superpower when I was growing up, yes. We call it air chinelas. Because the slippers fly. It's really, whatever she grabs. It was fun though. It made me agile, you know, like this and like that. It helped me. Okay. So sonar waves, sonar, not sonic, sonar. Like I think the submarine does that too, right? So humans don't use that. You guys have to talk, okay? Or you can try my mom's method. Very effective, okay? It made me also like a matrix where, whoa, whoa. Oh, and you never escape the chinelas. If you escape the chinelas, the cinturon comes after. There's no escape. There's no escape. I love my mom. I'm gonna call her after. Your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. Let me see what's this. Okay, I see it now. So our actions right now will show later on what's the end result of this masterpiece we call life. If you were to paint, if you were to think that your life is a painting together with this person, try it and see how it looks. Okay? And you will see that, okay, so this is you and this is this person, and watch how the background, how it is. Is it a happy story? Is there a park? Is there, you know, is it a desert? Because that's what it's showing here. You are the artist of your life. So picture it. Let's see. Let's see here. And the last one, helpful revelation. Ooh, perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So there are little things, I'm sure, that the two of you have been focusing on. Meaning, the nitty-gritty details. Remember, you guys are pointing at each other. Well, you did this, you did that. None of that matters. In reality, you know, if you guys want commitment, which it shows here, you're trying to ignore the Ten of Pentacles. They're trying to ignore your Hierophant. Then that becomes an issue. The nitty-gritty does not matter. So, not unless you're a Virgo. Then it's your whole life that matters. So I'll continue this reading. Taurus, link down there in the description box. It stays the same. I read further the situation with different scenarios so you can make a better judgment. Next is the extended 2. Bye, guys. When you open your app, you will see there, when you scroll to the bottom, under featured tools, you see there, it says Cosmic Compatibility. Now, there are different add-ons, there are different packages for the app. Choose what suits for you. So, in my line of work and in the things that I do, I look at people's chart and compatibility. Here, you can choose the profile of the person, or if it's you that you're trying to match, you click that as your profile, and then the other person, and then you can choose 3 different methods. You have Astakuta, Dasakuta, and modern methods. Well, I prefer the modern method because I like how it gives it all the information. When you check the compatibility, you will see now on the screen. For this 2 couple, it says they're poor as far as compatibility. But hold on, there's a lot more. If you can see it there are different information that it is giving you so that you can work the relationship. And then you can also look at the soulmate indicator, the hidden strength and weaknesses, the karmic glue of the couple, who am I to you, the danger, which is the breakup, and the modern method results. Now, all those will have a full explanation of how the planets are aligning. And that is your cosmic compatibility. Ain't that amazing? So what are you waiting for? Check it in the description box. There's the affiliate link. Enjoy! And the 5 of Cups. Sometimes it's never too late to, you know, I feel like, and the 5 of Wands. I feel like sometimes, even though we love a person, it annoys us. And because if you guys are not talking, both of you are upset and sad. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, then one card.